Are there certain types of exercise for which a low-carb ketotic state might be better?
Well, there are, every sport varies in terms of the metabolic and physical demands. I think the sport that comes to mind as being the most perhaps well paired with a low-carb diet is the ultra-endurance, where you're looking at exercising for 2-3 hours or longer, where you inevitably run out of carbohydrate fuel. We can only store about 2,000 kilocalories worth of carbohydrate on board in the form of glycogen at any one time, and you can burn through that in a marathon. You'll surely burn through it in a triathlon or anything longer. And that athlete, when they hit that point, it's sometimes called hitting the wall or bonking. That is a serious fuel crisis, especially for the brain, because it's looking for glucose and it's not there. And so it starts to get very angry and shut down, muscle contraction and a host of other events that really terminate exercise. And there's a strong drive to seek out carbohydrates to provide that fuel. But when you're keto adapted, the brain has a steady source of fuel by way of fatty acids and ketones for the brain. And so we've talked with several endurance athletes who are keto adapted who tell us that they're bonk proof, that they don't hit the wall. And so this is this is one type of exercise that I think is very well suited to a ketogenic diet. But we also, I'm a power lifter, so I'm at the other end of the spectrum in terms of the metabolic demands, where cycling for a couple hours involves several thousand repetitions. I tend to do 1 or 2 repetitions, and that's a workout for me, but at very high intensities and loads. And I've managed to do quite well at a sport that is very metabolically demanding, but in a different way. And there's a range of different sports where we know athletes are performing at a high level. So I think it's compatible with a range of different activities and sports and intensities.